Hi, hello, welcome to our channel InTech. Today I am going to deliver the lecture on annotated parse tree. We already know about parse tree or syntax tree. Parse tree or syntax tree is nothing but construct the graphical representation of the source program. We can construct any graphical representation of the given input source program. For example, A is equal to B plus C. This is the part of the source program. We can easily draw syntax tree or parse tree for this expression. Here is equal to is a root node and left side assignment operand. A is an operand, is equal to is a operator. Then plus is a operator which can be have two pointers. This is a left pointer and this is the right pointer. So it can be splitted up into plus is a root node and B is a left pointer and C is a right pointer. This may be called as parse tree or syntax tree. This is the parse tree. So what is annotated parse tree? In the sense, we have to specify the value of attribute at each node in the parse tree. Then the parse tree is known as annotated parse tree. I once again repeat, this is the parse tree. Here is equal to and plus is a operator. A, B, C is the operand or attribute value. So in the parse tree, if we have specifies the value of attribute in the parse tree, then the parse tree is known as annotated parse tree, which means here you can see, here I can assume B value is 5 and C value is 3. So it can be evaluated and the result 8 is stored in the attribute value A. So this is the parse tree. Here I can't specify any value of the attribute value. So in the same tree I am going to specify the value of the attribute. B value is 5. So it can be stored at B dot value is equal to 5 and C's value is 3. So I can return as C dot value is equal to 3. So both 5 and 3 can be evaluated by the operation plus. So 5 plus 3 is 8. So the 8 value stored in A dot value is equal to 8. So this is the difference. This is the parse tree. This is the annotated parse tree. Specifies the value of the attribute at each node of the parse tree. Then the parse tree is known as annotated parse tree. We can see one big example. This is the example. This is the grammar protection symbols and this is the example. This is the expression. For this expression we are going to construct the annotated parse tree. So in each node of the parse tree we have to specify the value of the attribute. So here we can compare this expression in this grammar protection values. Here this capital E specifies 3 star 5 plus 4 and this n indicates this n. So the total expression value is allocated or specified to the left symbol capital L. So I am going to evaluate this total expression into L. So here L is a root node. So I am going to write L dot value is equal to, here we are going to put n is equal to 1. So here n is equal to 1 in the sense 3 star 5 is 15 and this is plus 4, n value is 1. So 4 into 1 4 and 15 plus 4 is 19. So the root value of L is 19. I am once again repeat, here we are going to compare this expression into this grammar symbol. The first production is En. It can be evaluated and stored in capital L. So capital L is a root node. Here E is 3 star 5 plus 4. This is the expression value and this last n indicates this n. So it can be evaluated and stored in L. Why we are writing L dot value in this sense? This is the annotated parse tree. So specifies the value of the attribute L. So we can write L dot value is equal to 19 and we will put 1 for n value. So then only the expression value is 19 and this root value L is split up into two leaf nodes, one is E and second one is N. So it can be split up into two, one is E and second one is N. E is the attribute value, so we can write E dot value is equal to, this is the n normal n value. So we can compare this expression to this expression. So 3 star 5 plus 4 is a expression and n is n. This is capital E, this is n. So we can split up into 2. So E dot value, n is n. So 3 star 5 15 and 4. So 15 plus 4 is 19 n it can be written into separately. Then this E can be splitted up into E1 plus T. So it can be splitted up into two nodes. One is E1. We can write E1 dot value because this is annotated parse tree. Then second one is plus last one is T. This is the attribute value. So we can write T dot value. Now I am going to evaluate the attribute value. Here this expression represents 3 star 5 plus 4. So it can be splitted up into, this is plus, the left pointer of plus is 3 star 5. So this expression E1 represents 3 star 5 and this is plus, and last 4 represents T dot value. So here 4 will be directly written. So T dot value is equal to 4 and E1 dot value is 3 star 5 is 50. So this is the expression. Then this E represents T. So T is nothing but E dot value is equal to T dot value. So we can write E1 dot value is equal to T dot value is equal to 15. Same value. E is equal to T. The same value T is evaluated and stored in E. So E dot value 15 and T dot value is equal to 15. This T represents 3 star 5. Because we can split it up into 2, 4 can be stored in T. So remaining 3 star 5 is stored in T dot value. Then T can be split up into 3 nodes T1 star F. So it can be split up into 3. T1 dot value is equal to, and this is multiplication operator, and last one is F dot value is equal to. It can be compared into 3 star 5. So T1 dot value represents 3. This is star, and last one F dot value is equal to 5. And the final one is T dot value is equal to F dot value. So T dot value is equal to F dot value is equal to same value 3, because T is equal to F, T dot value is equal to F dot value. So T1 dot value is equal to F dot value is equal to 3. Final one is F dot value is equal to digit. So F dot value, it can be stored directly stored the original digit value. So F dot value is equal to digit. And this also F dot value is equal to 5. Here F dot value is equal to digit. So F dot value is equal to 5. And this one T dot value is equal to 4. So T dot value is equal to F dot value. So it can be written as F dot value is equal to 4, same value. And the final one is F dot value is equal to digit. So F dot value is equal to 4. Here we can check up the last leaf node to the expression 3 star 5 and plus 4n. This is 3 and star, then 5, then plus the last leaf node 4 and n. So this annotated parse tree represents 3 star 5 plus 4 and n. Once again repeat, parse tree is nothing but the graphical representation of the source program. Annotated parse tree is, we have to specify the value of attribute of each node in the syntax tree. I am taking one example. This is the production of the grammar, and this is the expression 3 star 5 plus 4n. We have to compare this expression into the grammar production. This is the E. 3 star 5 plus 4 is capital E, and n is the normal numerical number. It can be evaluated and stored in the root node L. So we will write L dot value is equal to 19. For it we have to put 1 for n. So L dot value is equal to 9. It can be split up into 2 because the expression, the grammar symbol L can be split up into En. So this will be split up into 2. One is E, second one is n. Dot value we have to write because this is the annotated parse tree. And 3 star 5 15 plus 4 19. So we can write E dot value is equal to 19. Then E can be split up into E1 plus T. So this E split up into 2. E dot value plus T dot value, E1 dot value plus T dot value. So in this 3 star 5 plus 4, this is the plus operator. So the left pointer 15 and right pointer is 4. Then this E dot value is equal to T dot value, same value, so 50. Then T dot value is equal to T1 dot value star F dot value. So it can be, this is 3, this is star, this is 5. So finally T dot value is equal to F dot value. and f dot value is equal to digit. So f dot value is equal to the same digit value. This is same as f dot value is equal to 5, then the result f5 is directly stored into f, and this last one is f dot value is equal to 4. So the final leaf node we have to check 3 star 5 plus 4n. This is the expression we have to construct the annotated parse tree. Thanks for watching our channel. If you have any doubt, please comment in the comment box, and if you like our channel, please share and subscribe. Thank you.